What if your old Power Platform plugin could instantly become Xrm Tools-enabled with just one click? Imagine taking an existing plugin, adding a simple attribute, hitting a light bulb, and boom, your plugin is fully annotated, fully typed, and ready to deploy. Hey everyone, it's Reza, welcome back. In previous episodes, I showed you how to build fully typed plugins and APIs and deploy them all without leaving Visual Studio using Xrm Tools. But today we're doing something different. We're taking an existing plugin project, maybe one you built years ago, and transforming it into a fully deployable Xrm Tools-enabled project in seconds. I have here a very simple plugin. It's already been deployed and registered in an environment, but it doesn't have any attributes in here. So let's add a plugin attribute in here and click on that attribute. With that, a quick action will show up here. Sometimes it's a light bulb, sometimes it's a screwdriver, but you have to work with what you have. So now we have a quick action in here that says expand plugin attribute and add step and image attributes. It couldn't be longer, but you have a preview in here to show you what will happen to your code. In this case, we only have one step. But in your plugins, you might have multiple steps and images, but they will all show up in here. Let's click on the action. It will generate the registration attribute for us. And while here, let's also right click on the plugin and enable code generation as well. All right, we have a code behind now in here as well. So let's move on to a custom API this time. I'm going to add same plugin attribute in here, but then I will also add a custom API attribute, and I will look for our API. There it is in the list. Let's select. Now, if you are on the custom API attribute, you will receive other quick actions in here. I'm more interested in the second one that will expand the custom API and also add the request and response as nested classes. You can see it in the preview in here. All right, let's click. And now we have everything we need for our API. This is already prepared and ready to deploy, but I personally prefer nullable types instead of adding an attribute in here and saying that it's an optional. So I will remove these attributes from my input parameters, and then I will turn these parameters into optional by making them nullable. And in this case, it's an option set value, but I want to replace it with an enum. So let's select it and replace it with our enum and make it nullable as well. I have another one in here. All right. Now we can enable code generation for our custom API as well. There it is. Let's just rebuild. Everything looks good. Now let's right click on our project and deploy. It's registering the plugins and everything is deployed and registered successfully. These quick actions are always there. And for example, if you have changed something in your code and you're not, for example, sure what is already deployed in an environment, a trick is to click on this quick action and look at the preview to see what has been changed, because it will always give you what is deployed and registered in an environment, and you can easily compare it in here. So that's about it. Let me know what you think, and if you have any questions, please leave them below. I will do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.